Could Vladimir Putin, the enigmatic Russian president, be the key to peace in the ongoing Israel-Gaza conflict? Or is he merely a puppet master, pulling strings to serve his own geopolitical interests? Cast your mind back to mid-October 2023. As violence escalates between Israel and Hamas, Russia steps into the limelight, positioning itself as a potential mediator in the conflict. Yet, beneath this facade of peacemaking, analysts warn of ulterior motives. By prolonging the conflict, Russia could divert attention and resources from its strategic goals in Ukraine. Moreover, instability in the Middle East, a major oil-producing region, could inadvertently benefit Russia by increasing oil prices and covering budget deficits. Putin, having cultivated friendly relations with both Israel and Palestine, wields influence over both sides of the conflict. Yet, skepticism abounds as Russia's attempts to play the peace broker role appear insincere, part of a ploy to lay the blame on the US for the crisis. Fast forward to the end of October 2023. Putin stokes the fires of discontent, making unfounded claims that the West is responsible for instigating the violence. He accuses the US of being behind the war between Israel and Hamas. This disinformation campaign could deepen the rift between the US, Israel, Europe, and other nations in the Middle East and the global South. Through this, Putin hopes to strengthen alliances with Syria, Iran, and the Gulf states, turning the tables on the West and isolating them instead. By generating anger at the West over the war in the Middle East, Putin aims to gain favor with the Gulf states, whose populations support Palestinian autonomy. Now, just yesterday, in an interesting turn of events, Israel recalls its ambassador to South Africa as the latter prepares to host a summit for world leaders and a vote on whether to shut down its Israeli embassy. Amidst this, Putin continues to blame the US for the failed policy in the Middle East, offers condolences to Israel, while also meeting with a Hamas delegation. To summarize, Putin's role in the Israel-Gaza conflict is multifaceted. On one hand, he positions Russia as a potential mediator, aiming to enhance its international credibility. On the other, he uses the conflict to divert attention from Ukraine, increase oil prices, and strengthen alliances with Middle Eastern states. Throughout this, Putin continues to blame the West, specifically the US, for the ongoing conflict, using it as a tool to isolate them further. Whether Putin's efforts will lead to peace or further escalate the conflict remains to be seen. Stay tuned as the world watches this intricate geopolitical chess game unfold.